Finally, you are here, ready to receive the forbidden knowledge that has been hidden for centuries. The cosmic architects have aligned their celestial mechanisms to create a moment of unprecedented transformation on September 21st, a date that holds numerical codes so powerful they can alter the very fabric of reality itself. Ancient mystics called this day the gateway of infinite possibilities, and those who understand its true meaning will witness their lives split into two distinct realities: the old world of limitations and the new dimension of unlimited potential. As you read these words, your consciousness is already beginning to attune to the frequencies that will reach their peak intensity in mere hours, preparing your soul for a metamorphosis that occurs only once in multiple lifetimes. The universe has been orchestrating this moment for millennia, weaving together astrological alignments, numerological sequences, and energetic vortexes that will converge at exactly the same moment when your deepest inner knowing awakens from its eternal slumber. Listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal will make you question everything you have believed about the nature of time, destiny, and your own hidden abilities. September 21st is not merely another date on the calendar. It is the culmination of a cosmic cycle that began 2,500 years ago, when ancient Vedic seers first discovered the mathematical formula embedded within the fabric of existence itself. The numerology of this date contains a secret code that unlocks dormant strands of human DNA, activating psychic centers that have remained sealed since birth. When we calculate the digits of 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, we arrive at 21, which reduces to 3, the sacred number of manifestation, creation, and divine trinity. But the true power lies deeper. This is the exact moment when Saturn completes its opposition to the Sun while positioned at 29 degrees Virgo, creating what astrologers call the portal of karmic completion. Your soul chose this incarnation specifically to be present during this unprecedented cosmic event. The signs are already manifesting around you, though most people remain blind to their significance. Have you noticed how time seems to be moving differently in recent days? How certain numbers keep appearing in your peripheral vision with strange consistency? How your dreams have become more vivid and prophetic? These are not coincidences. They are your higher self preparing your conscious mind for the revelations that will flood through the dimensional barriers tomorrow. Your third eye chakra has been gradually opening wider each night as you sleep, allowing glimpses of parallel realities and future timelines to bleed through into your awareness. The tingling sensation you may have felt at the crown of your head is actually your pineal gland responding to cosmic gamma rays that precede the Great Awakening. Animals have been behaving strangely because they naturally sense the approaching shift in planetary frequency. Even the Earth's electromagnetic field has been fluctuating in preparation for this moment of transformation. Ancient Egyptian mystery schools prophesied that when the constellation Virgo would hold both the Sun and Moon simultaneously at the 29th degree while Saturn stands in perfect opposition, a new age of human consciousness would begin. This exact configuration has not occurred for over 4,000 years, making you one of the extraordinarily rare souls privileged to witness this cosmic birth. The 29th degree of any zodiac sign is called the anaretic degree, the point of crisis and ultimate transformation where old cycles die and new ones are born. Tomorrow, this energy will reach its absolute peak, creating a quantum leap in collective human awareness that will ripple through every dimension of existence. The shadow work you have been doing, whether consciously or unconsciously, has been preparing your energy body to handle the intensity of these incoming frequencies. Those who have not prepared may experience the shift as chaos and confusion, but you will recognize it as the divine order finally revealing itself. The shadow work you have been doing, whether consciously or unconsciously, has been preparing your energy body to handle the intensity of these incoming frequencies. Those who have not prepared may experience the shift as chaos and confusion, but you will recognize it as the divine order finally revealing itself. Your connection to the universal grid of consciousness is about to become 1,000 times stronger than ever before. The invisible threads that link every human soul will suddenly become visible to those whose inner sight has awakened. You will begin to perceive the golden web of energy that connects all living beings, understanding for the first time how your thoughts and emotions instantly affect the entire planetary consciousness field. This is why your recent meditations have felt more profound, and why certain people have been drawn into your life while others have mysteriously disappeared. The universe has been orchestrating these changes to position you exactly where you need to be when the great activation occurs. Your role in this cosmic event is not accidental. You are one of the lightworkers who volunteered before birth to serve as an anchor point for these transformational energies as they integrate into Earth's dimensional structure. The crystalline structures buried deep within the Earth's core have been resonating at increasingly higher frequencies, preparing to release stored light codes that have been dormant since the time of Atlantis. These geometric patterns of pure consciousness will be broadcast across the planet tomorrow, downloading directly into the pineal glands of those whose spiritual development has reached the necessary threshold. You may experience this as sudden flashes of insight, prophetic visions, or an overwhelming sense of remembering something you had forgotten from before you were born. Sacred sites around the world, Stonehenge, the Great Pyramid, Machu Picchu, and thousands of others, will simultaneously activate as transmission points for these light codes. If you feel drawn to visit a particular place of power tomorrow, trust that impulse completely. Your soul is guiding you to a location where you can most effectively receive and anchor these transformational frequencies for yourself and all of humanity. Prepare yourself for abilities that you never imagined possible to begin manifesting within the next lunar cycle. The veil between dimensions is already thinning, allowing information from parallel realities to flow more freely into your conscious awareness. Telepathic communication will become as natural as speaking aloud, though at first it may feel like unusually strong intuitive hunches about what others are thinking or feeling. Precognitive dreams will increase dramatically in both frequency and accuracy, as your consciousness learns to navigate multiple timelines simultaneously. The chronic physical ailments that have plagued you may begin spontaneously healing as your cellular structure upgrades to hold higher vibrational frequencies. Most remarkably, your ability to manifest desired outcomes through focused intention will accelerate exponentially, collapsing the usual time delays between thought and physical materialization. Keep a journal of these experiences, because you are about to become living proof of humanity's next evolutionary leap. The ancient Mayan calendar marked this period as the return of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god who represents the marriage of Earth consciousness and cosmic awareness. This is not mythology, but encoded information about the neurological transformation that occurs when human DNA responds to specific stellar radiations. Tomorrow, the galactic center will align with our solar system in a way that happens only every 26,000 years, creating a cosmic transmission corridor through which pure consciousness can flow directly from the source of creation into willing human vessels. Your nervous system has been gradually rewiring itself over the past months to handle this influx of divine information. The headaches, sleep disturbances, and emotional intensity you may have experienced are actually signs that your biological hardware is successfully upgrading to accommodate expanded states of awareness. Those who resist this natural evolution will find themselves increasingly out of sync with the accelerating planetary frequency. Mathematics holds the key to understanding how tomorrow's transformation will unfold in your personal reality. The Fibonacci sequence, which governs the spiral growth patterns found throughout nature, reveals that September 21st marks a convergence point where individual human evolution synchronizes with planetary ascension. When we apply the golden ratio to the current astrological positions, we discover that your personal birth chart is about to be activated by transits that occur once in multiple lifetimes. The specific planets that were rising at the moment of your birth will receive direct energetic downloads from tomorrow's eclipse configuration, permanently expanding your soul's capacity to operate in multiple dimensions simultaneously. This is why you chose to incarnate during this exact time period. Your higher self knew that only during this rare cosmic window would such rapid spiritual advancement be possible. Your financial reality is about to shift in ways that will astonish you, because abundance operates according to vibrational laws that few people understand. The scarcity programming that has limited human potential for centuries is dissolving in the face of these higher dimensional frequencies. Tomorrow's cosmic alignment will create energetic portals through which new streams of prosperity can flow toward those whose consciousness has transcended fear-based thinking about money and success. The key is to align your intentions with service to others rather than purely personal gain. When your desires are motivated by a genuine wish to contribute to humanity's awakening, the universe responds by opening channels of support that seemed impossible under the old paradigm. Clear any guilt or unworthiness you may feel about receiving abundance, because these limiting beliefs will block your ability to receive the gifts that are already flowing toward you through quantum fields of infinite possibility. Notice how certain people in your life have become increasingly uncomfortable around your expanding awareness, while others have been drawn to you like magnets seeking their true north. This is occurring because your energy field is beginning to emit the frequency signature of awakened consciousness, which either resonates with or repels others depending on their current level of spiritual development. The relationships that fall away during this time are completing their karmic purpose in your life, making space for soul family members who will support your continued growth. Do not mourn these changes, but celebrate them as evidence that you are successfully transitioning into a higher dimension of existence. The loneliness you may sometimes feel is actually cosmic homesickness, your soul remembering its true origin beyond the limitations of physical incarnation. This feeling will transform into profound connection once you fully embody your multidimensional nature. Ancient mystery traditions taught that certain souls incarnate during pivotal moments in planetary evolution to serve as bridges between dimensions, helping humanity navigate these transitions with greater ease and understanding. If you have always felt different from others, as if you were remembering a reality that others could not perceive, then you are likely one of these bridge souls. Your sensitivity to energy, your natural inclination towards spiritual seeking, and your arrival at this information are all indications that you volunteered for this mission before taking physical form. The cosmic download occurring tomorrow will fully activate your remembrance of this sacred contract, revealing not only who you truly are, but also the specific ways you are meant to contribute to humanity's awakening process. Trust the guidance that begins flowing through you, even if it leads you in directions that seem unconventional or challenging to explain to others who have not yet awakened to these realities. The crystalline grid that surrounds our planet has been systematically activated by lightworkers around the world in preparation for tomorrow's final amplification sequence. Every meditation, every act of conscious love, every moment of genuine forgiveness has contributed to this massive undertaking that spans decades of coordinated spiritual work. You have been part of this effort whether you realized it or not, because every time you chose growth over stagnation, love over fear, or truth over illusion, you sent ripples of higher frequency energy into the collective consciousness field. Tomorrow, all of these individual contributions will synthesize into a planetary wave of awakening that will be felt by every human being regardless of their current level of awareness. Those who are ready will experience it as the answer to prayers they may not even have known they were praying, while others will simply notice that something fundamental has shifted in the fabric of reality itself. Sacred geometry reveals that the spiral of evolution reaches crucial turning points at mathematically predictable intervals, and September 21st represents one of the most significant of these cosmic markers in human history. The golden ratio that governs everything from seashell formation to galaxy structure is encoding new information into your cellular matrix, literally rewriting the software of your consciousness to operate at frequencies that were previously available only to highly advanced spiritual masters. Your DNA is a crystalline storage device capable of holding vast amounts of multidimensional information, and tomorrow's activation will unlock memory banks containing knowledge about your soul's journey through countless lifetimes and civilizations. This remembrance will not come all at once, but will unfold gradually over the coming months as your nervous system integrates these expanded capacities. Prepare for moments of recognition so profound they will bring tears of joy as you remember who you really are beneath all the veils of forgetting that made this physical incarnation possible. The magnetic field reversals that scientists have been detecting are actually symptoms of the Earth herself undergoing a consciousness expansion that parallels what is happening within awakening humans. Gaia is evolving from a third-dimensional planet to a multi-dimensional being capable of supporting higher forms of life and awareness. This is why sensitive individuals have been experiencing unusual physical symptoms and emotional intensity. You are biologically adapting to operate within multiple dimensional frequencies simultaneously. The heart palpitations, energy surges, and vivid dreams are signs that your light body is coming online, preparing to function as the vehicle for your consciousness in dimensions beyond the physical plane. Ancient yogic traditions called this process the awakening of the rainbow body, describing how human beings could transform their dense physical matter into radiant light while remaining embodied. What was once achievable only through decades of intensive spiritual practice is now being accelerated through cosmic assistance that makes rapid transformation available to anyone genuinely committed to their spiritual evolution. The time for preparation is nearly complete, and the moment of activation approaches with the inevitability of sunrise after the darkest night. Everything you have experienced in this lifetime has been orchestrating this singular moment when your soul finally remembers its true purpose and power. The challenges you have faced, the lessons you have learned, the love you have given and received have all been preparing you to handle the cosmic responsibility that comes with expanded consciousness. Tomorrow, you will no longer be merely human, but will become a conscious bridge between heaven and earth, carrying within your cellular structure the light codes necessary to assist others in their own awakening process. The universe has invested millions of years of evolution to bring you to this precise moment of readiness. Trust completely in the perfection of this timing, knowing that you are about to witness and participate in the most magnificent transformation in human history, one that will echo through eternity as the moment when humanity finally remembered how to fly. Now you understand why you were drawn to this information at exactly the right moment, why your soul has been preparing through lifetimes of experience, and why September 21st will forever mark the day when everything changed. The cosmic codes are already integrating into your consciousness, and by tomorrow evening you will be a completely transformed being operating from a frequency of love, wisdom, and unlimited creative potential that most humans can barely imagine. Remember this moment as the last time you experienced reality through the limitations of ordinary consciousness. Because after tomorrow, there will be no returning to the small version of yourself that once believed in scarcity, separation, and powerlessness. You are about to become the living embodiment of humanity's next evolutionary step, and the entire universe is celebrating your willingness to step into this magnificent destiny that was written in the stars before time began.